What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. The way that I see it, the way that this is going with Dexter and Deb. Deb, she's not too warm. She's not really warming up with what Dexter got going on.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like she's starting to open up to the idea of what he doing. Cause he got rid of old dude.
The Ox Bison, Mr. M. Bison.
Yeah.
I have to call him Bison.
And she ain't say nothing about that when she saw the fumes going up into the air. She ain't say nothing.
Yeah, and I think that was probably like a really symbolic. That was pretty symbolic as far as like the end of that episode, like showing her like kind of like decompressing and almost like she said she was happy. It was like one of them type of happy emotions. Like
that's what I'm saying. I feel like she kind of warming up a little bit to what's going on.
Yeah, up until that point. But yeah, you're right. At the very, very end of episode 4, I think that might be somewhat of like a turning point for Debbie.
Debbie. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
For Deb. just regarding like Dexter. So I'm already liking this season just because of like now, like the whole discovery about him being a serial killer and like how Deb is going to handle it, especially since she's like the head of the department now. I think that's really, really big and significant too.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, y'all, how this is turning out. But yeah, you ready? I'm ready to hop into it, though.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm ready. Feeling much better. For the people who sent me message asking, I'm feeling much better. Y'all still got a cough, but I'm good, y'all. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. Tap into the Patreon to check out all of our unedited, uncut videos, behind the scenes footage, Patreon posts, and access to all of our TV series as well, all over on Patreon, y'all. And all of that said,
yeah, let's jump into it, y'all. I have no predictions for episode 5 and 6 right now. I got to see this play out.
It never ends, does it? The maintenance.
I don't mind it.
The waves keep rolling in, wearing everything down in their path a little more every day.
Deb's not poring over the past anymore. We're on course, moving forward.
You don't believe that.
Why not? She didn't abandon me.
She didn't accept you either.
She's adjusting.
I did everything in my power to protect her from you. What you really are.
A monster. You didn't think she could handle it because you couldn't, but Deb is stronger than you are.
It's going to eat away at her, like salt water on steel.
Uh-oh.
Blood? Who's been on my boat?
Oh, look.
Oh,
Someone died here. Someone I didn't kill.
they did a horrible job of cleaning that up.
Yeah, right? As if they probably wanted to not leave any evidence.
Oh.
Am I getting the axe? LaGuardia's processing evidence at another lab.
What evidence? What are you talking about?
Blood slide containing the blood of one Travis Marshall. If your lady boss is processing evidence at another lab...
A blood slide? Are you certain?
Oh, God. You know something? I'm fucked.
I'll look into this. Just relax.
Oh, now Deb caught wind of it.
Masuka got wind that you're using an outside lab to run evidence. Is there anything I should know?
I needed a second pair of eyes on something. It's nothing.
Does this have anything to do with the Bay Harbor butcher? Lundy carried that notebook everywhere he went.
Uh-oh.
This has to remain between you and me.
Of course.
I had a lab analyze a blood slide I found at the abandoned church.
A blood slide like a Bay Harbor butcher trophy?
Travis Marshall's blood was on it.
But Dokes was the Bay Harbor butcher.
What if it wasn't Dokes? What if the Bay Harbor butcher is still alive? What if he killed Travis Marshall? The fact that the Bay Harbor butcher kept blood slides was never released to the public. How do you explain this?
I can't.
I never believed that Dokes was a killer. Lundy had his doubts too.
Well, you can add me to that list. Dokes was my partner. He was a good man. Is there anything I can do to help?
You have no idea how good it is to hear you say that. Your eyes only.
Uh-oh. This don't look good.
What's in there?
Everything about Dexter. Without his name on it.
Right?
Fuck.
Okay. That's what I would say.
Motherfucking suckbag. You nugget.
And back to normal.
Uh-oh. And he in here doing this. Uh-oh.
Lewis Green? Lewis is dead? Why was he killed on my boat? Why would he have even been on my boat? Why is my sister looking at me like that?
We are in a storm of fuck. LaGuardia found a blood slide with Travis Marshall's blood on it at the fucking church.
That's not
How the
good.
fuck do you lose a blood slide?
That night at the church wasn't exactly by the playbook.
I talked LaGuardia into letting me help with the investigation so I can keep tabs on what's happening.
No. I want you involved.
Well, it's a little fucking late for that. This is the only one with family in Miami, Philip Barnes.
He was a wedding photographer. I nabbed him after a reception.
A fucking wedding reception? What if Barnes got a picture of you?
I slipped in and out. It's fine.
See, now all this stuff that he had to kind of keep close to the chest, now it's like...
My curtains are open. Someone has been in my apartment. Maybe still is.
Hey, Dex, it's Sam. Confirm we're still on for 1 o'clock at Schooner or later?
At 12th and Bayshore Drive. See you there.
Oh.
How's he just...
I've met him before at the bar at the Foxhole, owned by the Koshka Brotherhood. Could they have figured out I killed Victor and sent a hitman after me?
Oh, look how he just avoided that. He was about to die just a second ago.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he a bold hitman, too. He just out in the open, just walking around.
I think I have a phone call for you.
Hello?
Why were you in my apartment? Well, aren't you, Mr. Smarty Pants? I was looking to have a discussion about a friend of mine who's gone missing, Victor. I'm sure you remember him.
Lewis Green, who I found on your boat, the boat that was used to dump Victor in the ocean, gave me your name.
So you killed Lewis.
We had a conversation that ended rather abruptly.
Damn.
Your bosses at the Koshka Brotherhood, they sent you?
Ah,
Done your homework. Victor was a friend of mine. This is personal. I'm not stopping with you. I also want any of your police officer friends involved in this.
Wait,
including your lieutenant's...
Sister.
it was just me. She had nothing to do with this.
Hello, handsome. I work alone. I killed Victor.
Only me. I'll see you around.
That's the plan.
Oh.
His name is Isaac Sirko. He's part of the Koshka Brotherhood. He's after me. I'm gonna take care of it. But you could be in danger too. But I'm gonna handle this.
Why is he after you?
Victor Boskov.
Pasko disappeared.
Yes, he did.
You killed him.
He killed Mike Anderson.
How do you know he killed Mike?
Yeah, because he was the guy he killed at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
I found his fingerprint at the scene.
You didn't tell me.
How am I supposed to do my fucking job? I have already helped you cover up 2 murders. 3. This makes 3.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I need you to promise me something. That you will never take a case from the police department again.
Okay.
Are you lying to me?
He always
I don't
lying.
think so.
You don't think so? You don't fucking think so?
I'm not lying.
He lied.
I have no way of knowing, do I?
Look, she said she has no way of knowing. Boy, this is bad. It's bad right about now.
Right? Because now he's after dead.
Isaac isn't just some hitman. He's a boss.
A top shotter.
That week you guys were in Miami, that's the story we don't know. The people Wayne killed.
We got to Miami. We were the only thing on the news. No money, cops everywhere. Wayne decided that we would hide out in the motel. He killed people so we could take their room. We buried the bodies close to the motel. They were a couple, husband and wife, I guess. I was so scared. I thought that he was gonna kill me.
Cause she a witness. She must have been granted immunity or something.
Yeah, because she sure telling some real stuff.
We're her lawyer.
Right?
Can I have your giraffe back, please?
Wayne's.
It was wrapped in your shirt.
What, are you a detective now, too?
Sergeant Batista will give you the details for tomorrow.
Will you be there?
I hope so. Killing Isaac would make a lot of Koshkas very angry, but a lot of Colombians very happy.
I'm not doing this another night.
Hopefully you won't have to.
Does that mean you're working on a solution?
I have a plan.
Does it involve you killing someone?
And check them covers.
Okay. Check the mattress.
Look at her put the towel.
You saw she came out the bathroom with flip-flops on.
Man, you thought it was just me.
This is not how I ever imagined spending tonight.
You stayed in hotel rooms before.
Yeah, when we went to Myrtle Beach to visit Mom's sister.
Myrtle Beach.
You kept your eyes on me all day.
I didn't want you to drown.
You were my hero.
It's part of the job. Stand around and stare.
I'm not needed unless there's a body or blood.
I don't know how you do it. First time Wayne killed somebody, he shot him right in the chest, and I couldn't move. Never seen that much blood in my life.
First crime scene I ever worked, a woman stabbed her husband after fixing him a sandwich. Seemed so sad that no one was gonna eat it.
Look at us talking blood and gore like we're on a date, sharing our first sexual experience.
Huh.
I've got work to do.
Okay, I stay way far away from her.
Okay.
It's just something about the look in her eyes.
I know.
Hi, Miami Metro.
I talked to your mom, Patricia. Is she home?
She said you guys had called. I could try to answer any questions if you want.
So you mentioned the last time you saw your father, he was working a wedding?
Yeah, my mom printed out some pictures for you from that night.
Oh,
What are you hoping to find in these pictures?
She got a lump in her throat.
Special Agent Lundy had this theory that the Bay Harbor butcher was law enforcement. If Barnes was killed by the butcher,
then his face might be in one of the pictures.
We might even know him.
He better not be in one of these pictures.
Dexter not crazy.
Coming home.
Ah!
This is a big wedding. A lot of pictures. I should take these back to the station and spend the day going over them.
You're right. We shouldn't rush this. Thank you, Ty. Thanks.
She's going to be real careful with LaGuerta. She's going to be real careful. I think LaGuerta might be on her a little bit.
No.
No? You don't think in the back of her mind she might think it might be Dexter?
I think she...
Somebody in the department, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, look, a couple.
Till death do us part didn't quite work out for these guys. Get it?
Horrible humor. That was...
It's a safe assumption that Wayne started with the male, immobilize him first. Their defensive wounds on the arms and hands. He put up a fight. Once he was done with him, he moved on to the female victim, stabbed numerous times. She was straddled by her assailant, who was much smaller than Wayne. If Wayne didn't kill this person. Guess we're done here.
Dexter is smart.
Ooh.
He's so freaking smart.
That probably blew her mind.
That's why she didn't look scared or nervous.
Why'd you stop? He started to describe how Wayne killed that girl, and you stopped. Why?
The spotter told me a story that conflicts what you say happened.
How so?
How'd you get this?
He got angry and slashed at me.
Bullshit. Wayne didn't kill that woman. He was too busy with the male. It was someone smaller, inexperienced. Got carried away with the frenzy of the moment, stabbed the woman over and over until the knife got so bloody her hand slipped along the edge of the sharp blade, cutting her palm very deeply, exactly like yours. Everything you said is a lie.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. You see where this
You
is
have
going.
immunity, don't you? The DA gave you immunity.
From any crime committed with Wayne.
Yeah.
Girl's gotta protect herself. I'll see you around, Dexter Morgan.
Oh my goodness.
She might be crazier than old girl.
Yeah.
Than the other girl from back in the...
Yeah, that pretty face is not fooling me. And Dexter either.
He better.
Isaac, I knew you'd show up eventually.
Uh-oh. Now you following him. Oh.
I know.
Welcome to the wrong side of town, Isaac.
Well, it's like a bunch of Colombians or what? Oh, it is. He in the Colombian part of town.
Uh-oh. I'm going down.
Uno de los coscas.
Definitely not as much fun as putting Isaac on my table.
He know it too.
But it does mask his death as the result of war between rival heroin dealers.
Who's saving whose ass now?
She need to burn that picture.
I know you're busy, and I also want you to know that I'm not trying to stir up any shit. It's about this Alex DeBrosny suicide. There's something about this guy being Anderson's killer that's just not right. Sorry, it's dispatch. Gonna have to rain check this. Homicide at a Colombian hangout. Got blood, Dexter. Mateo's bar. Know it?
Nope.
Oh, somebody got busy over there.
Holy shit.
Oh, he took her all of them.
I left Isaac here, outnumbered, and expected to find only his body. So where is he now?
What happened here, Dex?
Considering this one was closest to the door, he was probably first to see the attacker. He drew his gun as the attacker fired.
2, 3.
Victim number 2.
Oh, you better duck him. No, he got it in the worst way.
Twice in the chest, once in the stomach. Looks like our attacker ran out of bullets. A deep cut forearm, maybe.
Ooh.
The attacker grabbed the nearest weapon, hit his victim over the head, massive skull fracture, and walked right out the door.
So we're looking for the fucking Terminator.
That's what it sounds like.
No, she said the Terminator. Maybe the Equalizer.
No, this is not how I thought it would go.
Do we have an even bigger problem on our hands now?
Not if we can find a match for this blood. Be able to make an arrest.
The sooner the better.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, they gotta get him off the streets.
Yeah, but he also know Dexter's name at this point.
Your car is fixed now. You're gonna have to start using it.
But I like having a chauffeur. Let me show you how much I like it.
Work to do.
Just forget about work.
We're gonna have to pay them back. I'll get some guys and do it myself if you want.
No.
And we can't sit around and do nothing. Shit. We don't need a cop here now.
Who is he?
Joey Quinn. You used to have an understanding with him.
What kind of understanding?
Leave a bag of cash in his car and he'd do whatever we asked.
Uh-oh. Not Joey.
Now he all up in there. He on the radar.
Why would he do that?
A blonde lady, size 6, heels, slim and trim like a bicycle rim. Yeah. Well, I guess they know he's in there. But what does that mean, though? Don't come back or what? They're probably gonna call him later on and be like, "We need you to do something."
Yeah, because he know what the understanding is, clearly.
Give him a bag of money, he'll do anything. Got him.
Maybe now that Isaac's behind bars, we can have that face-to-face he's been so desperate for.
He's gonna probably claim self-defense. We know how that go.
You think so?
Yeah.
Our earlier conversation. I don't think Alex DeBrosny shot Mike Anderson. Alex has been in this country for 2 years, and according to every stripper I interviewed, all he talked about was his wife and his kids. I think someone put Alex up to this. And Victor just disappeared into thin air. But if we can find
Sergeant, your dedication is admirable.
Deb is me. You don't have to talk like that.
And a year ago, I might have been right beside you. But the hardest lesson that I've learned as lieutenant is knowing when to back the fuck down.
You don't believe me?
You don't have concrete evidence, and I can't afford to reopen a murder investigation.
This isn't just any murder investigation. This is Mike Anderson.
Mike's killer's dead. Let it go. That's an order.
Okay, Lieutenant. You got it.
Batista know one thing about Deb. She don't never let things go.
Yeah, because she don't want him to keep pressing to find the killer.
Right.
A.K.A. Dexter Morgan.
Now we're starting to see the decisions that she got to make to protect Dexter.
Hello, Isaac.
Oh, Dexter, you come here to taunt me.
No, I just thought maybe you could help me. Why is it so important that you kill me?
You killed Victor. I liked Victor.
So you got arrested, there'll be a trial, you'll go to prison. Does that mean this is over?
Over? I had a great uncle. Fought with the Red Army during the Second World War. When he returned to Kiev afterwards, some fat little party official resented the fact that everyone admired him. So he decided to make an example of him. He had him arrested and sent to Siberia. And the years rolled by. Finally, when the Soviet Union fell, he returned to Kiev and celebrated when he found that fat little party official. And he got to enjoy sticking a 6-inch knife into that fat little man's kidney.
There's only one problem. I'm not some fat little man.
That's true. I don't know who you are.
If you ever find out, you'll regret it.
Oh. He said, I don't care if you send me to San Quentin, Siberia, Mars.
Kiev.
Kiev. I'm going to be patient.
See this? It's me lifeguarding your ass for a change. I took it from LaGuardia.
So you saved me.
Thank you. Would be nice. Okay. You're welcome.
Thanks.
I don't want to be involved in that part of your life. I know you're not going to stop, but I don't want to know about it.
Okay.
I had to lie to Batista. Batista. For you. And that was the moment that I realized that I don't want to be a part of this. I can't do it. You're not who I thought you were. But it doesn't mean I have to change. All of your stealing and your lying and your covering up. That's not me.
So you think LaGuardia's investigation is closed?
No.
Lundy didn't figure me out. No reason to think LaGuardia will.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, if Lundy could see me now. And you.
Oh, he would have got Dexter by now.
Did you get the blood report back on the bodies from the dig?
Yeah.
Anything I should know?
Tell her, Dexter.
Nope.
Okay.
Right now, it's not the right time.
No, he need to tell her.
You finna burn that picture, though.
You better. If he knew what was good for him.
As kids, Deb and I would try to outrun the waves.
Hopefully she doesn't have multiples.
Right.
Or it's over.
From here on out, I'll face the depths by myself.
I like how he said that at the end. From here on out, I'll face the depths by myself. Yeah. Come on now.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I think it's gonna be better that way.
You think?
Just to a degree. I think that he gonna still like talk to Deb, and you know I'm sure she's gonna like give him information. But as far as just like how deep things go, like he's saying, just kind of like relating it back to like their childhood, as far as like them going to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Like for her on out, I think it's better because I mean, I just think that no matter what Dexter does, when he say he got it, I don't think he always has it under control. And it's always somebody close to him in his life that always like suffers the repercussions or suffers the repercussions of like his actions. And I just feel like the closer he keeps Deb close to him and in this entanglement of serial killing.
I don't think that though. That only happened to Rita, and that was with the one guy. But this dude that he just got off the phone with, however you say his name, yeah, hide the people, okay? Hide your kids.
Hide Deb, you know what I mean?
Her too, yeah, her in particular, but I'm just like everybody, because the way he made it sound like was like, yeah, this guy thought that he got away, and he thought he was about to go and celebrate, and just when he thought that he was, on the road to freedom, so to speak, he got and he got caught up with. Like, it didn't just quite happen the way that he thought it was.
Yeah,
so
Dexter said him a real nice.
Yeah, so I don't know, like with this guy, I'm just like, unless there's a way that this guy, because he is the one that's calling all the shots.
Mm-hmm.
So unless some kind of way he disappears, this is not going to stop for him.
Right, and that's why I feel like after that conversation
also with Joey Quentin.
Yeah, Quinn. Okay, I got you.
What I say? What I say?
Joey? I think his first name is Joey.
Okay.
Joey Quinn.
Okay. Yeah. There's gonna be something up with him too, because now they've seen him in this club, and the girl already told them how dangerous he is, and then Lewis telling them that Dexter was working with the Miami homicide, and they do know that Quinn is a cop. So I'm just like, that might not have been a smart move for him to go and run up there and go kiss all over this girl in front of them by himself, and then he come outside and there's money in his car. Like, that means you got problems on your hands.
Right, but I feel like they trying to like buy him off. As long as he stay out of their business, he'll be all right. But if he gets to doing too much snooping around, getting a little too close for comfort, then yeah, it's gonna be a big problem for him.
Yeah.
And see, that's why I feel like Dexter's gonna try to do a lot of this stuff on his own, because he see how what he just had to do with Deb, like hiding out in this dirty, ratchet filled motel, just trying to keep her away. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like moving forward, he's gonna do his best. He's gonna do his best to try to keep Deb like out of it.
Yeah, and that little crazy, little cute girl, okay, the little pretty blonde haired girl.
Yeah, right, her too.
I knew it. I should have known it was something up with her. She was just too pretty and too delightful.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah Montana.
Too delightful, okay? To look at. To be like, yeah, I didn't do nothing. And she's sitting there. But Dexter figured it out, though. The way she was playing with that giraffe, she didn't look like she was nervous. She didn't look scared. She didn't look bothered. Like, she just looked like...
She ain't cried one time.
I'm here, and I'm here to help. And then whenever I'm done, it's going to be time for me to go. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, cute face and all that, but at the end of the day, I think she probably is a lot more crazier and a lot more crazier than
we think.
Than the other lady that Dexter than the lady that Dexter had to end up killing in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to stay way, 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 way away from her.
And far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Hannah McKay. She stabbed a woman 5 times, and since I found out, all I can think about is giving her what she deserves.
Ooh.
When you like to kill, you don't just stop. She must have killed again since Wayne.
You have no evidence to support that.
Her husband died of a heart attack at 40. Seems suspicious. I just need proof.
Circo was denied bail.
But he has a small army of lawyers.
No way he'll get out. Not on 3 counts of murder.
I hope you're right.
So do I. As long as Isaac's behind bars, I'll have time to deal with Hannah.
None of that will matter if his team claims self-defense.
You sure said...
Yeah, he walks into a bar full of criminals. Self-defense all day.
If I want Hannah to give me the time of day, I need to show her I'm not a threat. Hannah?
Great, you're a stalker.
What happened to Peter Cottontail?
Poison. Rabbits kill my plants, so...
They sure do.
Came to apologize. Said a copy of the blood report on the bodies you helped us find. Wayne Randall's victims. I shouldn't have accused you. I'm really sorry.
Thanks.
You have a little... dirt.
I can get pretty dirty.
Uh-oh. Right. Dexter like that. He likes...
Remember why you're here, dead husband. Since I'm here, I could use a plant.
Really? A plant? Follow me.
Dexter, you're doing the wrong thing. She said, work has, I can get a little dirty.
Yeah, right.
And then you see this little look in his eyes. I'm like...
Any idea what you're looking for?
Just a plant, something planty.
Well, why don't you tell me about your place? You live alone?
Currently, yeah. You?
Currently. I was married for a little while. Unfortunately, he passed away.
So how'd he die, your husband?
Heart attack, but we really don't need to talk about it.
But if her husband's off limits, I'll have to take another tack. How long you've had this place?
About a year. Worked for the previous owner before that.
Or is she now retired?
She passed away about a year ago. That's when I took over.
Huh. Dead husband, dead mentor.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Sorry, I wasn't going for more doom and gloom.
Nothing but doom and gloom around her.
Literally.
What do I owe you?
Consider it a gift.
Thanks. See you around.
Well, he got what he was looking for. More information.
The deceased mentor of Hannah McKay. Beverly's will listed Hannah as her lone beneficiary.
How convenient.
Cause of death, heart attack.
Just like her husband. Seems suspicious.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death in this country.
That's true.
Facts.
I know that face. Sal Price. Maybe he can tell me something about Hannah I don't already know. Hey, was that Sal Price?
Since when do you read true crime?
Since we started working on the Wayne Randall case.
He wants to update and reissue his book. He asked if he could see the case files. The case is closed. What's the big deal?
I fudged the blood report for starters. Mr. Price, Dexter Morgan. I'm a big fan.
Morgan, any relation to the lieutenant?
Yeah, she's my sister. She says you're writing an update on the new bodies. That's exciting. Look, I should warn you, I didn't really put that much time into my blood report.
That's okay. I usually have my own guy take a look.
What are you hoping to find?
Let's just say I have a little theory that Hannah McKay deserves her own sequel. Does your sister date, or...?
You're writing a book about Hannah McKay. What are the highlights?
Yeah, I gotta go back.
For a fan.
Only if you put in a good word for me with your sister.
Sure.
So, get this. Right out of juvie, Hannah moves into a halfway house. She accuses some counselor of abusing her. A couple of weeks later, drops dead. Rat poisoning.
3 makes a pattern. Maybe they all got in her way.
You want the rest? Read the book.
What is that?
George left it in my car the last time I was at the club.
Why would he do that?
He used to give me cash to look the other way back when I worked narcotics.
I thought you were joking when you said you were a dirty cop.
I was joking. I'm a good cop. I also like money.
You're giving these back, right?
I'm thinking about it.
Joey, these are dangerous people.
I mean, there's like 10 grand in that bag.
What good is money if you're dead?
Right?
Damn, 10 grand though?
That's it?
Oh. Is he about to do the right thing?
I'm out for sale.
Take care of yourself.
Damn, he surprised the hell out of me. I thought he was going to do the wrong thing.
$10,000, I mean.
Wow.
That's not enough for me to look the other way.
So have you heard from Lewis?
No, thank God. I mean, hookers? Who does that?
Yeah, who does that?
Who? Who would do such a thing?
So what do you think of this place?
I guess it's cute.
Because the owner's thinking about selling, and I'm thinking about buying. I could just retire. Put in my 20 years.
Look, Angel, you're my brother, and I love you. But this is a big decision. And we both know you're impulsive. And then you end up divorced with a broken down Trans Am and barely enough money to pay the rent.
Why would he think about retiring?
Because probably what Dad told him. Like, you know.
Hitting the brakes on him?
Yeah.
You need to get me out of here as soon as humanly possible. You heard from Detective Quinn.
He gave back the money. Which is weird because he's never turned down a payoff before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good.
Do not disappoint me.
Hi. Quinn, reservation for 2.
Your other party's already arrived.
Uh-oh.
Fuck is this? It's not it. You murder. I will put a bullet through your motherfucking head.
Nadia's a valuable commodity. We wouldn't do that, not unless we had to.
What do you want from me?
Isaac Serco, he wants you to lose the blood evidence linking him to the Colombian murders.
Why the fuck would I do that? I don't know you shit.
Not the way Isaac sees it.
Find someone else.
And why would we do that when we have you? Zoe, come on. You know we got you.
What happens if I don't cooperate?
I'm thinking of transferring Nadia to one of our sex clubs in Dubai. She's a strong girl. She'll last a couple weeks before she slits her wrists.
If I do this, Nadia is a free woman. You give me your fucking passport, understand?
Deal. And I'll do you one better. Can even keep the cash. See, Joe? It's like old times.
Nope.
Still got him.
Man.
Still got him.
Can you imagine trying to get rid of something, you can't get rid of it and it won't go away? Even though you gave it back?
I mean, he trying to protect Nadia, too, at the same time, though.
Nadia, it's Joey. Call me as soon as you get this.
But you think she might be trying to put him together, though?
I don't know. She
could be playing the game, too.
She told them that she was going to work with them, but then she told Joey that she was working with them. So maybe she playing both ends.
I started looking into open cases. I figure a lot of homicide suspects vanish into thin air. What if the butcher took some of them out?
Did you find anything?
Maybe. Remember the Barrel Girls? All 5 suspects, including Jordan Chase, went missing before we could build a case against them.
You're thinking the butcher could have killed them? There were 2 vigilante killers.
Maybe he took on an accomplice. I know it's a reach, but it's possible.
It's plausible. Highly.
It's worth looking into.
Poisonous.
Find what you're looking for?
Says here Price bribed the funeral director to get access to Beverly Gray's body before she was cremated. He stole a blood sample.
Aconite.
The queen of all poisons. Ingesting it causes a heart attack.
Himalaya.
Price says it's been growing on the greenhouse property for years.
Ooh. She probably growing that aconite out back somewhere.
Hey, Deb, what's up?
Nothing. Just that LaGuardia might have another theory that could royally fuck us.
You meet me at my house?
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Dex?
This can't wait.
All right, I'll meet you in 20.
He better not kiss that girl Hannah either. She might have some of that poison his lips look like in Game of Thrones.
Jordan Chase is long gone. There's nothing to trace them back to me.
Are you sure about that? There are no loose ends? What about the person you were working with? There were 2 vigilante killers, not 1. Who was helping you?
She wasn't helping me, I was helping her. If LaGuardia tracks her down, she won't incriminate herself or me.
How do you know that?
Trust me, I just do.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh. She know. Loman.
You were together, like a couple. I remember having the thought that whoever was doing this was doing it for love. That was right after Rita died. That tenant with that weird fucking name.
The weird name.
Lumen.
It doesn't matter.
It was. You moved your girlfriend into the house where Trinity murdered your wife so you could kill together.
It wasn't like that. I felt guilty about what happened to Rita. I thought that maybe if I helped Lumen, I was trying to make things right.
Of course. By murdering 5 other people.
She don't understand. They were bad people.
Let me worry about LaGuardia, please. You just worry about yourself. Go out. Have fun. Go on a date. That guy, Sal Price, he was into you.
Get out of my house.
Oh.
What did I say?
The wrong thing. The wrong thing.
He doing the wrong thing, too. Damn.
I really need to kill someone.
Well, I mean, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah mentioned a purple wildflower that grows on the property.
All the wildflowers are over in the southwest corner.
In the southwest corner. All the way in the back, like I said. If she got the aconite.
She gonna have it.
You think she gonna have it?
Aconite.
Them not blue bonnets.
He said those not blue bonnets.
She's harvested it.
Maybe she set her sights on a new target. You're after her. Who's to say she isn't after you?
Wow.
Dexter? What are you doing here?
In the neighborhood.
Well, come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell no.
Don't drink that.
Coffee?
Careful, it's hot.
And potentially deadly. And I wish I had more time, but I gotta get to work.
You know, I don't understand you, Dexter. Can't figure out what it is that you really want.
Nothing, I don't want anything.
You obviously want something. You keep making excuses to see me. Honestly, getting a little creepy that you keep coming by.
Creepy. You came to my place, too.
Well, then why don't you just save us both the trouble and spit it out?
I want to take you out.
On a date?
That'll work.
Well, that's sweet, but I don't date. Now I know better.
What do you mean?
I mean, he promised me everything. He was gonna take me to Disney World and Santa's holiday adventure. Some little Christmas-themed shithole just outside of Miami. You know it? It's the only place in Florida where you can see the snow.
Sounds pretty good to me.
He was gonna fill the emptiness that I felt inside.
Sound like
So I didn't care when he turned out to be the bad guy. I didn't care if he shot somebody.
You still feel that way?
No, now I do whatever it takes to make sure I don't lose myself like that again. But I do still wish I had gotten to see the snow.
You know I'm not Wayne, right?
something close to it, but
Go out with me. Come on, I'm just gonna keep stalking you.
I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Do the wrong thing.
Fine. One date. But if I end up in jail...
I'll pick you up at 8.
I'll pick you up at 8. It'll be great.
A date? Really?
She caught me off guard. I had to think of something.
It don't even matter at this point. The play is in motion.
Nadia, it's Joey. I know I've called like 50 times. I'm just worried about you. Please call me back.
You got a sec? Do I seem impulsive to you? Jamie says I make bad decisions, but I have this opportunity and I'm thinking about retiring.
Holy shit. You're retiring?
No, I didn't say that.
Hey, LT, do you know angels think about retiring?
Masuka!
Where's this coming from? Is this about Mike Anderson's murder? We've been through this.
I think I'm burnt out, Dad. I don't date. I hardly see my kid. I'm so focused on work that I forgot to have a life. And I know this may sound crazy. The idea of buying this restaurant actually makes me happy.
Doesn't sound crazy at all.
Don't do it.
no.
Yeah, I hope he don't retire.
He gonna retire.
You think so?
I think he on his way out.
Nah, he love the thrill of this job too much.
Sal, hey, it's Deborah Morgan. Are you still up for that drink? I think I need to get a life. His number?
98760. I gotta testify in court next week. Need a refresher on the evidence.
Labor. Should be 2 or 3 boxes.
Is the evidence that accessible?
Yeah, it is for them. I think in the real department, it probably wouldn't be that loose to where you could just walk in and find anything you want to find. I don't think so.
I mean, wow.
So what are you working on right now? You're updating your book, right?
That and another project. All that stuff in my first book about Hannah McKay being this innocent young girl, a victim of Wayne Randall's influence.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's bogus. I think Hannah killed her first victim right along with Wayne, and I think she kept right on killing.
If that's true, we're totally fucked. We gave her immunity.
I have evidence to back it up. It's in my bag right now.
Wait, you have it here?
Why'd you want to see it?
If you show it to me, I'll totally make out with you.
Best first date ever.
Look, he so conveniently has it with him too.
Okay, I don't see.
Photos from the bodies you dug up.
I've seen those. Dexter said the evidence was inconclusive.
My blood guy disagreed. He said the void pattern on this body indicates a killer much smaller than Wayne Randall.
Smaller like Hannah McKay? Bones.
Mm-mm.
And she told Dexter too.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What is this place?
We're finna show you.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the kill room.
The snow.
But some of us are never satisfied.
I was trying to figure out why that red table was right there. Oh, man. Is this the first time he had a woman on the table?
I think, no, it's like the second time.
When I said I wanted to take you out, this is what I meant. This is what I long for. This is what I need to fill my emptiness.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh, snap. She gangster.
Oh, no, Dexter, no.
Dexter.
No, don't kiss her. She might have on poisonous lipstick.
No freaking way.
Freaking way.
Okay, for the purposes of like crime scene evidence, wouldn't that leave him to the trace?
But he's good at the cleanup process, the forensics. There will be no DNA left behind.
Babe, it's gonna be all over the place.
It's not. It's not. No, but this is like the perfect. Okay.
What?
This is the definition of the episode. Because he's doing the wrong thing.
Babe, he's doing totally the wrong thing. But I'm just.
That's the thing about the episode.
Oh gosh.
But how can it?
How he gonna do her like that, and then she not gonna have no type of suspicion that she dealing with Dexter like a killer like that? You done got me wrapped up on the table, and then you gonna do something like that? Unless he about to kill her after that.
That's like a kinky sexual fetish, babe. You gotta think about that.
There's gotta be something wrong with him. There's gotta be something wrong with him.
I think he had that plan the entire time.
Babe, no way.
Yeah.
To put her on the table and like.
Yeah.
No, and then you put a needle in my neck. Like, no.
What happened?
No.
Okay.
No.
But babe, sometimes when it's so wrong, when it feels so right, it can't be wrong. It can't be wrong when it feels so right.
Everything about this, and everything on top of that, the guy Sal done came and talked to Deb, so now Deb is on to her. Dexter messing around with her. Almost came this close to killing her.
I don't think he was gonna kill her. I think he was testing her.
Nah.
And she passed the test.
Do what you gotta do.
She passed the test.
Who gonna say that strapped up on the table like that?
Nah.
Everybody else that was on the table was freaking out. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah,
like,
but she passed the test. She passed that gangster test.
I ain't no gangster test.
For real.
No.
Because, and again, one thing they got in common is that they're both serial killers. So that's the connection between both of them.
Oh, but
my only thing was like, Dexter, don't kiss her because she's the queen of poison. You know, like in the Game of Thrones, you remember they had like the poison lipstick?
Yeah.
I thought she might have had like some little poison lipstick with the aconite on it, but don't worry about that.
It was already in her mouth though. She didn't have the common solution that the lady had to take to keep from dying herself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dexter, he definitely did the wrong thing. He didn't kill her.
He did.
So we don't know what the blowback gonna be. You know what the blowback is actually gonna be behind him letting her live, supposedly. But you know, I think we also learned something about Dexter. He has a very, very kinky sexual fetish. Like,
well, you still on Dexter, y'all. Quinn and what's going on with him and Nadia, or is it not Nadia?
You're right. Yeah.
Nadia not calling her back or calling Quinn back, so she done kind of fell off the map a little bit. Like whatever happened to her, they never showed anything else with her. Like
I'm thinking that she's just doing that to bait him in more.
You think so?
To kind of go missing, so he can kind of come looking for her.
I feel like their whole little organization is about to crumble, though.
It's all part of the plan.
With old dude in prison and him making all these threats and stuff, it's only so much you can do. I don't know. I ain't about that life, but I'm just saying, it's only so much that you can do in a prison, locked up and locked away like that. Like
that's a lot that you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's actual people that are locked up right now that's still running things on the outside.
They probably could. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They probably could, but like on the TV show, I don't know how much he can actually do. Yeah. Because even him making the threat to the dude that came to see him after Dexter, like that guy is probably like, okay, you starting to get on my nerves too. Okay, and while you in here, I could probably make some things happen for you. So we can make you go away.
No, the thing about it is that he gonna do exactly what the guy's telling him to do. Because the guy's a boss.
Yeah, he is.
So no matter when you locked up or you on the outside, you can still run things the exact same way. Sometimes people run things even more efficient when they locked up.
Did that just pop in your head? Did they?
No.
Okay.
They gonna get busy.
Okay.
So I feel like the threat with Dexter is still ongoing. Quinn, he's in danger. I feel like he's in danger. The whole thing with Nadia.
I definitely think
because
he's
since
in
he gave the
danger.
money back,
Mhm.
and the whole thing with Nadia, and now she not calling,
And then they gave it back to him.
and then he on her line calling. He gonna come look. He was already in the club looking for her. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like he getting in. He getting too far in over his head, and then I feel like he about to jump into that ditch.
Yeah.
That he might not be able to climb out. You know, you fall into a ditch, you try to climb out, and it's just like dirt, and you just keep trying to climb out, and you just keep sliding in because the dirt keep you inside of the ditch. That's what's about to happen to Quinn.
Okay. Okay. And then with LaGuardia and her theories and stuff, like, she's right on right now. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
What's about to happen? Yeah. Like, it's just heating up. Everybody's like walking on eggshells right now.
And then and
then Batista's talking about quitting or retiring or whatever.
And the common denominator right now is dead, because now she's having a kind of like trying to cover everything up, I guess you can say.
Yeah. So now it's finna start getting complicated for her, and the thing is, she got to start doing all this covering up and lying and all this kind of stuff. Like, she gonna start double backing and telling people different things, because she not gonna remember all of it, all because of Dexter. Dexter done complicated everything for her.
And you're right. She could like slip up.
Yeah.
But by trying to keep up with all this stuff and trying to cover up so much stuff.
Right. You know. So I don't know. And then Quinn went in there to the evidence room to get the blood spatter. So I don't know what's about to happen, because if he do that, then old dude's gonna be let go. Mm-hmm. He is gonna be set free, because there's not gonna be any DNA evidence.
It's not gonna be there. Yeah. And other than that,
that's a lot.
Other than that, for this episode, this was like the perfect definition of like do the wrong thing. I saw so many doing the wrong things in this episode. It's crazy.
Yes, 1,000%.
From Deb to Batista wanting to retire, to Quinn, to Dexter.
Everybody doing the wrong thing right now.
To even Hannah.
Right.
Going out with Dexter. Everybody did the wrong thing in this episode.
Right. Yeah, y'all. So, I don't know. Y'all tap in. Let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. If y'all enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video. Y'all.
Peace and blessings. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah. Bye.